You never returned to Uncharted Waters Origins. Okay, so I did, I guess, well. No, that's not what I want to look. In the ranking discovery ranking, that thing, got a lot of points for it, so that's cool, I guess. Now it's back down to 0 again. To the bank. Looks like people have been busy overnight. I did not go on my trip. Stayed here in Seville. But looking at the nation rankings now, España is just barely above England. Now, as far as the controlled number of cities, it's still far greater. But Korea's bumping up there. Seems like it's taken a big boost. And the Netherlands has fallen. I am tempted, given this, to not jump into Spain as was planned and maybe wait for Jasayan to take over the Netherlands and then jump into the Netherlands. I don't know, I might regret this. There might be a resurgence in España and they'll jump up. But either way, I think maybe I will wait on that for but a moment. Now, I was looking at the guide, and the guide states that when you change loyalties, it removes all your rank and all the benefits of that nation, which makes sense. But it also means that there's not really a point in continuing that if I am indeed going to change. And I think I will, just because the tax benefit is that much higher to do so. So, I guess we're here now. We may as well start with a brand new admiral.
I will complete the greatest map in the world.
So, let's get started. Make a purchase of 5,000.
Together, we can go anywhere. One day, I will complete the greatest map in the world. And I have no
good gear to give him. He is going to be starting out at the bottom. But
one day,
we may as well shift over to him. Now I wonder, I think it's telling me I've got that. I'm gonna save that stuff. Oh, we got a new one. Cook. Captain Cook is the new guy. Yeah, we're gonna wait on a bunch of this stuff. Let's go in here. So the next one, oh, it's only 5,000 to purchase another one. Okay. Well, good. I was afraid that was gonna go sky high. Anyway, let's swap. Since we are at the end of what we can do with him.
One day, I will complete the greatest map in the world. Together, we can go anywhere.
Now, he is an adventurer.
Welcome to our shipyard. Welcome to our shipyard.
Might actually work out all right.
Welcome to our shipyard. Welcome to our shipyard.
Did this to get you out of here. Now, what is...
Welcome to our shipyard.
That didn't boost me up at all. But, I'm looking at this. The Victoria is available to me. Let's check out his stats.
One day,
so he's actually better suited to a blue ramming ship. Does such a thing exist?
Welcome to our shipyard.
I think most of the explorers are support. Ah, a Zebek. Okay, I don't think I've got that available to me anymore. Or do I? I do. I do, actually. which is currently being captained by Galileo, but we can definitely swap in. How I want to do this. Swap in Ernst. We will assign him. How do I freaking do this? It's through the fleets, isn't it? So here, okay, here we go. Change to the Zebek. That will be our new buddy. So where then did Ali go? Oh boy. So now we have an S rank Galileo who needs to find a place to sit. Put him on the old rudder, I guess. Swap out. That seems to do fine. Good, good. Any change here? Wants to change out Ali out of the captaincy. Now, that's not necessarily a bad idea. He's not that great when it comes to firing the cannons. And maybe she's a bit better. We cannot get rid of... Well, actually, maybe, because we're not using him as story time anymore. We can maybe get him out of there. I mean, the only thing that goes down is melee. It also lowers the support. It lowers a lot. It says it's turning green, but if you look at its current listing, it's actually going down. That's bizarre. Why don't we leave that? Now, who might be a better captain here? It says it wants to stay the same. Alright, that makes sense, I guess. But, yes, I was looking at that. I wonder if there's a green ship for support then. Ah, that one, level 10. That would be better for Ali, because he is more oriented towards support. That's probably why he is missing so much. Anything doable here? Sampan, that is a level 4. That is not good for him. Won't be doing that. Level 12. Okay, so yes, but also no. Got the fleet dispatch. Now somebody was actually suggesting that if you really want to succeed in the dispatch stuff, you actually should use a good crew rather than just throwing whoever out there. It's actually better to like load up a ship full of A ranks or something, which is an interesting idea. Let's go have them attack the pirates this time. It's actually pretty cheap to go out there at level 18. Alright, we got stuff to do. Let's go to the Union. Going to Amsterdam today, so...
Here to pick up a new request?
We will be heading through Porto. Interesting that there's no combat available. Well, we're going to Porto, so that'll be the first one. I don't think I've got it, so I'm going to have to pick it up.
Learning is the joy.
Welcome.
Who the hell is that? Where'd he come from? What am I after? Gear. Breastplate. Okay. So now we begin the Tale of Ernst. Cheap guns, okay, I'll take it. Specialty there. Sage, black powder. Actually, get rid of the sage and buy black powder first. And then print. plus 8, okay. Good enough. Land exploration.
Welcome.
Alternatively, I could just take care of this later. Let's go do it now. Super quick. Actually, why don't I go... Where am I? There are these places up here. They might actually have better stuff for me to explore from. Better chance of... Well, if he's gonna be the thing, though. Also, now that my fleet is all out of whack, we need to... see what's the detail. Detail formation. Artillery defense. Artillery accuracy. Well, he could definitely use the artillery accuracy. I would say that much. He's not very good. But then again, like, that's her thing. So maybe it's just better off there. Yeah, okay, fine. Let's just go to Porto.
Oh, are you setting sail?
Another reason it might be good to join the Netherlands is just because of him. It does feel like we are going a little bit faster. 9.4 into a headwind? It's not too bad. We have parts here. So it swaps the best parts onto your thing, which makes sense. So vertical sail 53. I don't know what the base levels are. 3, I mean, I don't know if these are actual base stats. It says base stats. But base stats with that, or that's what the ship has? Oh, I missed it. Damn it. I've learned nothing about keeping my nose stuck in the damn menus and missing out what's on screen. Okay. Nope. We're now heading directly into a headwind at 8. Okay. Can we...
One day, I will complete the
gonna take to
greatest
promote
map in
him?
the world.
Okay. Well, that comes out of the story. That comes out of the chronicle. Not the first one, but pretty shortly. It'll be curious to see how this changes tomorrow. It's amazing. There must be some pretty major campaigns that people wage overnight to shift this. Like, how the hell did England get up there? I guess we can look at the... Oh.
We need to go around.
Pull a big old loop. Look at the map. Okay, that hasn't changed. Ming took over a lot of that. Oh, Blackbeard's available again. Well, I don't know. I'm actually seeing quite a bit of Portuguese settlement Man, the Ming are definitely taking over the Middle East, aren't they? Well, I don't know. I really don't know if it's worth it. So I've managed to cobble together 10,000 of the blue gems, which was nice for getting this, and it'll get me the next one. I might not be able to purchase a fifth for quite some time.
It's all thanks to you. It's all thanks to you.
I just realized
Hello, welcome
if
to
he's
our
like
cupboard.
the other characters, then we're gonna be stuck with his low-level characters as
I'm
well.
terrible with jokes. Just state your business.
Mm-hmm.
It's not so great.
Welcome to the market.
It's all thanks to you. Here to accept a new request.
Do fishing. Fishing is easy, or we can head to Antwerp. It's along the way. Invest in Bristol. I don't know. I'm kind of tired of spending money on the investment stuff, even though it would gain me things.
Ah,
The perk here.
are you setting sail?
It's just a little pricey for me.
Let's get moving.
So actually there is a thing nearby, isn't there? Could go to that one. Could hit that one. 8 days on 5, okay. More tickets. Yeah, I think it'll behoove me to hold off on those tickets. I'll want them later when we open up a bunch of stuff. Although, you'd think that between the new world that we opened up before, as well as now the African coast, I really shouldn't be taking that much to begin with of repeats. Okay. Getting close enough here. And if we spend too much of our resources, we can only stop at Calais before we go. Continuing on to Antwerp. Shouldn't take too much though. One hopes. Right. And exploration. Yeah, he doesn't even have a good weapon. We're definitely going to have to do a lot of sorting and reorganizing. I guess the thing is, that past certain points for the Chronicles, we do not need to keep the story mates for these guys. So the people, low-level people I've been keeping for Ali don't need to be used anymore until we go to Sakai. Probably be good. Actually, what it would be good to do is have those guys go into the dispatch fleet, because I can still level people up from the experience of the dispatches. That'd be the way to do it. But then you're not getting your maximum. I really hate the thing where you can only get the second fleet for free. Even if you paid for the third fleet with gems or whatever, having it permanently there would be better than what they've got now, where it's only available to you for a week. Like, if they're going to make you pay for it weekly, the same way you do daily for, like, the insurance or, you know, whatever, then it should be with the cash. Whereas if you buy it with an in-game currency, like the gems, it should just be a permanent unlock with that. You know, one or the other. If it needs to be recurring, then it needs to be easy to come by.
Let's get moving.
Can we make it to Amsterdam? Oh, we cannot. We might make it to Antwerp, though. So I realized that putting him in the Zebek doesn't really do much, because he's not, even though he's ramming oriented, he's not gaining the ability for that because he's in it's a combat trait, and this is not a combat ship. So what he's actually gaining the benefit to is nature, which is now his thing there, which is just increasing the chances of a discovery while exploring. So it's not really ideal, I guess, to have him in that kind of ship. And maybe, I don't know that these guys have to be in the captain's cabin. I wonder about that. Well, I guess so, because he's in the Admiral. But when it was auto-assigning him into a different location, maybe that would have been better somewhere else. I guess when he is not in charge, maybe he would be better off in a support role. But then again, having an explorer is nice. Being able to discover things is sort of a major part of the game, so...
I'm going to become rich and fulfill my dream.
Now, let's watch him get his ass kicked because he has absolutely no skills for combat. Yeah. I didn't think about this before. I did not think about that before.
One day, I will complete the greatest map in the world.
We need to switch for Mr. Alexander Hamilton here. So he gets negotiation. Right now he's getting scouting off of that. That's weird. What about Matthew's thing here? Aesthetics? Well, aesthetics is an explorer trait. 150 dual attack versus 168. Oh, well, yeah. We're just gonna pull that off of you there, Mr. Hamilton. And I'm sure we can do something better for you there, too. Better dual defense. Melee defense. Ramming, good. I actually need that because he's a ramming character. We'll swap out for you. Any better? Dual first strike. Off Karshid. What about your ring? Ramming. Well, that's a much better ring. Well, of course it is. It's a B rank. How about that? Aesthetics. That is an explorer's deal, yeah. We're losing a lot of scouting ability, though, by giving things like that away. But, no, he's an admiral, so he needs to have admiral gear. So I think we're gonna take some stuff away from people. Sales? Okay, that's not what we want there. Support. Nature. Once again off of Matthew. Trade. Yeah, alright. I mean, I could swap for Ali, since we're not using this thing anymore. With Ali. That's a major dual defense. You know what? Okay. Now we gotta go into Ali. Gotta get him
Are you interested in a juicy offer?
better hat. Lose out on a lot of dual defense there. Let's swap that for... and that's nature. There's trade. Let's trade for you. Okay. I feel a little bit better about this now. Ernst might actually have a little bit of a chance.
Complete the greatest map in the world.
I do not. I'm gonna have to steal a cape from somebody. This only does disguises. We should probably take this. It's more Mediterranean disguisery. I mean, I also don't need it off of these people either. Give him a nose ring? Sure. Okay. Now he's at least got some stuff. Let's try this again. That's better. That's more like it. There you go. That was a far better thing.
It's all thanks to you.
And I mean, you know, if I really wanted to, I could actually go
Hello?
buy some
Welcome
stuff.
to our
One of the
tavern.
things that I've
I'm not with
completely
this.
neglected to do.
No.
But if I keep doing the red dispatches, they should bring back enough gear that I can give people good stuff.
Welcome to the market.
Alright. I mean, maybe I should just take this stuff to Amsterdam, because the things I can buy in Antwerp would be very similar to Amsterdam's markets, I think. Let's not do that, let's just move on to the next place.
You must be here for a new request.
Dublin, Bordeaux, Porto, there's nowhere. I would need to get a blue one, but I don't want to go all the way to Oslo, because that's a very long way to go. So instead, let's just move on to Amsterdam.
Oh, are you setting sail?
Let's get moving.
I do think that is the only one left. Yeah, one adventure quest. I'm gonna have to... Let's see, what do we have? We want the best grade, which right now would be Inquisitor. Inquisitor has plenty of openings. Belmont, that's one of the guys who is... That's a whale. He's one of the major guys, you always see him in chat. So that would not be a bad place to start, actually. Grade 10 is important for the crafting levels. They go up to level 8, but I think 10 is the highest. So now Azure Lane is there, also open. I see a lot of people in Azure Lane, but it's a lot of people in the Mediterranean area, so it's like the beginner level. But obviously, because of how many members, it is a high-level guild. Thing is, though, like, it doesn't show you all of them, and I wish it did, because we can just, you know, repeat this, and now the top available is Highlander. Do it again, you know, so, like, you're not always seeing who's available, and that kind of pisses me off a little bit, because then you can't keep tabs on anything. You can see a lot of the people who just opened their own guilds, but I don't see a reason to do that. The whole reason for joining a guild would be so I could craft stuff, and you'd want that as high ranked as possible. Alright. The story of Ernst.
Wow.
Thank you for coming. See you next time. Yes, thank you for your hospitality. Go away, Jorge. I know we haven't been here for a while, but I never expected this place to change so much. I've been holed up in the university too long. I need to go out and see the world. I can't believe Netherlands has prospered so much. Oh, I couldn't even read that. Adventures break free from the Silk Road. Maps and books. Only I could head out to see myself. Never mind. It's all nothing more than an empty dream. Anyway, why did Mercator call for me? Did he have something important to talk about? He did say he'll send someone. Ernst.
Excuse me?
What? Hey, Starton. Come with me. Come with me where? Where are we going?
I can't believe it.
What's going on? What are you doing here? It's been a while, Master Ernst. Aren't you going to see Mercator today? Oh, yes, but how do you know that? Mercator sent me out to meet you here. I was so happy to see you again, I ran here as soon as I received word. I see. I hope I didn't keep Mercator waiting too long. Oh, he said you must have had a long trip, so he wanted to let you rest a bit. Oh, not necessary at all. I'm sure he's waiting. Please lead the way. Of course. I mean, first let's stop and sell this stuff. We don't have time for this. Okay, fine. I guess I can't. An adventurer's dream. Mr. Mercator, Ernst is here. Mercator, are you going to keep your friend waiting? Ah, Ernst, finally. My apologies, I was in the middle of something. Don't just stand there, please come on in. Can't imagine something being more important than coming to greet your guest. Wow, he's kind of a dick. Settle down, Ernst. Aren't you in a rush? I'll tell you about it soon, so come on in. So, Ernst, I actually have a favor to ask.
Wait.
Huh? Did you actually make this mere lecturer come all this way only to rip some ducats off of him? Do you really see me as that kind of guy? If that's the case, I'm a bit disappointed. Hey, I'm joking. You know, I'm always grateful for you. Your wish is my command. Indeed. Ernst, you call yourself a geographer as well. You must be quite interested in the layout of the world.
Yes, good.
Of course, the New World is one thing, but even India and Asia, if I could go and see it in person, that would be great. But I'm just a lecturer who barely makes it from paycheck to paycheck. That's just like a pie in the sky for me. I've dreamt of that as well. However, I'm too weak. Also, being afraid to even get on a ship doesn't help either. But you are strong and adventurous, aren't you? For sure. Working as an instructor is boring and it doesn't suit me. If possible, I want to live adventurously, as I previously wanted to. So here's what I've prepared. Take a look. Support contract for a world map? Mercator, is this? You never know, right? The ducats is already the money. Let's just call it money from now on. The money is already prepared, so all you have to do is go on an adventure.
Excuse me?
Who? Don't act like you don't know, of course. It's you. I supply the money, and Ernst, you go on the adventure you've longed for. I don't know what to say. I'm not usually that emotional, but I think I'm going to tear up. I have such a great friend. People do say seize the moment. All right, I'll go. Off to the world. Ah, you're a scholar through and through, quoting the adages of Erasmus. I like that. It's good to hear you be so eager. As they say, let's strike the iron while it's hot. However, there is one thing. Do you remember the promise we made a long time ago?
Yes, good.
Ah, yes, it was to make the perfect world map. Me exploring the world and you drawing it out. That's right. This will be a great opportunity to make that dream come true. Let's create the best world map ever, you and me. A world map. Cartographers and adventurers from all over the world will be our competitors. I guess it's too good to turn down. Okay, I'll accept your offer. But what about a ship? I already have one prepared. So do I. Just another little nothing ship to throw away. Welcome to the shipyard. What brings you here? I came to pick up the ship I ordered. I was told it was ready. What's you, Mercator? Yes, I was just preparing its first launch. Look, Ernst, this is the ship I prepared for you. Now quick, do you have a name for it? No, I was hoping you would come up with one. Speaking of which, do you have any ideas?
Good.
If that's the case, I think it should be Mercator. It can be my sailing buddy on your behalf. That's very kind. Oh, and I have one person to introduce to you. You know him well.
Yes, I'll lend you a hand.
Han Starton. All right. That would be me, young master.
Excuse me?
Huh? We did meet earlier, but what's going on? I owe you your father a favor. Also, I can't be sitting here when I hear you're going on an adventure, Master von Bohr. I figured you'd never actually sailed yourself, so I recruited an experienced sailor. You guys already know each other, so how great is that? Today is just full of surprises. Uncle Starton, this adventure is going to be a long one. Despite the countless difficulties and hardships we will face, will you be able to help us out? Of course, Master. I've been waiting for this day. Thank you very much. Although, I'm not getting used to that Master you're addressing me with. Since I'm about to become a man of the sea, why don't you call me Admiral? Wow. Wow. Man, I'm uncomfortable with you calling me Master. How about Admiral instead? Admiral? Yes, I can do that, Master. Guess either one of us will get used to it. Then I guess I should get going, Mercator. Be safe. Don't forget to report any progress during your investigation. May you have fair winds and following seas. I see. Master, we have an emergency. Oh, Uncle Starton, what's the matter? Isn't this your first time sailing as a captain, too? Well, yes. I've barely been on a ship before, so it's safe to say I don't know a thing about it. And I suggest you prepare for your first sailing at the port first. You think so? What should we do first? Let's check out the Union first. We can accept requests at the Union. Once you complete a request, you receive a reward. You suggest I should accept other requests apart from traveling the world. That's correct. There are many things that can be learned through Union requests, and you get to receive rewards, so basically it's a win-win, isn't it? Alright, let's go. When? Oh, that's just basic crew. When do I get to go and trade my stuff? Is it going to force me to do this? Or can I break from this? No, good, finally.
I'm going to become rich and fulfill my dream.
A new command, maintain fleets. Hey, he just leveled up, good. Let's buy in bulk. It's good those are all well priced too. I mean a ham, I suppose. Maybe not though, I need supplies. Alright. Profit. Now, anyway, as I was about to say, Mercator wants us to come back and tell him about stuff. So that makes me think that as part of the Chronicle, we're going to have to start using him instead of the guys in Bordeaux. Which is okay, because right now, we're not tied to anybody for points and stuff. But we will end up breaking that contract. switching to Mercator for it. Welcome. First time here at the Union. We have requests that are easier to accomplish, so please take a look. Once the requests are complete, you will receive a reward. I recommend you read through requests thoroughly.
You must be here for a new request.
Okay, that one's an easy one. But I need to go here. Las Palmas is very far away. So, I don't want to go all the way around to Lubeck. Calais is easy. Calais is very easy. We'll do that. I just need to go get it. Wait. Press to place a mate. Yes. Oh. I guess... swap out him. Scouting and melee. Did I not? I didn't even assign these two guys yet. What am I doing? Getting ahead of myself here. Where is this new guy? I imagine he'd be down here. Was he in B rank? He was in B ranks. There he is. Yeah, well. We're gonna have a crappy crew for a bit, but we can put what's-his-face somewhere else. I don't know why it wants to assign Shakespeare there. Swap him out. And in fact, since we're doing some swapping, now that's for scouting. Melee and scouting. Old Rudder is ramming. Negotiation and trade, so you shouldn't even be here. The old measuring room is scouting and artillery. Got a better idea. Need to start leveling up those guys. Also need to be giving them gear because we don't have that going either.
Do you need a sponsor?
I do. There's better gear though.
I won't lose.
All for one, and one for all.
I won't lose to anyone when it comes to speed.
Alright. We just do task. Check. Achievements. Check. Mate is ready for promotion.
Looking
Immediately.
for a reliable sailor?
It's good.
You've come to the right person.
And gear. Perfect. What is that, a cod piece? Salted meat sack. I mean, same thing, right? Okay. To the market. No, first we need to get an item. We need to get the holy balm.
Welcome.
I've never seen this guy before. Clearly I've never been in here. And, holy balm, there it is. Got what I was looking for a moment there. The Lotus Emblem. So I guess that's interesting. Permanently sold out. Can you only buy one of each? You'd only have to, so that makes sense. No, we won't worry about it. Can we set sail now? Hold on, Master. Let's see if we've got everything. Oh, what is it now? Master, how much money did Mr. Mercator give you? Well, I haven't really counted it, but it seemed like a lot. However, since we're about to travel the world, I suppose the money won't last forever, right? Yes, probably. What do? I can't start giving out random lectures. Yes, that's when we can start buying and selling goods. What's the word? I mean, trading? I knew you had it in you. That's it. Trading. It's the old day. In the old days, merchants bought art pieces from Athens and sold them at Constantinople, then used that money to buy carpets and sold them again. You know, from glass beads to gold. A lot of things were in fashion. That's what I heard. So, do you think we should find a trade route like that? That could be one way, but the most important thing is to buy low and sell high. Buy low, sell high. Now, what exactly would you call low? When purchasing trade goods at their rate, you will see a percentage market price. Okay, we've heard this like twice now. Station a sailor in the accountant's cabin. Trade post. Sounds good. Okay. Let's move to the market. It's unfortunate that I just did this because now that we're here, let's try purchasing some goods. Since we're practicing, I think wheat will be a good start.
To the market.
Will it? Do we have to? Now we have our trade goods. Should we get going? No way. What else do I have to do? I almost forgot. I have a long way to go. Excuse me? What was that, Master? Nothing. What is it? We almost forgot to stop by the item shop. I was just... The item shop? We need anything for sailing? Of course. We need disaster prevention tools in case a disaster happens mid-sailing. We have to purchase gear in case of a fight. Wait, there's too many. Could we go over them one by one? No, let's not. We know what all this crap is. Come on. I have to own 15 wheat. It's not going to let me do otherwise. So that's... No, I don't need that. Thank you. Okay, now we move to the item shop. Now what do you want me to buy? Wow, congratulations, you were just here. What? Congratulations, you're our 1,000,000th guest since we opened. Here's your commemorative gift. Ah, okay. Looks like it's our lucky day, young master. We got free gear. Do you perhaps need anything else? We do have some special products in stock. Special products? I'd love to take a look, may I? I can't just set them out in the open. If you come back at dawn, I'll let you have a look. We offer special goods very early in the morning. You can also find valuable items that are not normally sold, so please come by when you can. Purchase items at dawn. Master, let's look around and see if there's anything we need for now. Let's not. I think we have everything we need. Can we depart now? Wait a minute. Why are you in such a hurry? We don't hurry. If I don't hurry, why won't you just try to teach me something again? I mean, I guess, but there's more? I promise you this is the last lesson. After this, it's go time. You sure? I'm sure. I give you my word and swear on my name. Don't you think we should try out the gift from the tool shop? I almost forgot about the gift. You should always equip your gear, or else it's useless. Like I said before, benefits mates. If you enter a nation with low amity, you need necessary gear for disguise. Once I get gear, I should equip it. Yes, master, let's do it. Fine. Finally, let's go. Before you try and teach me anything else. Of course, master. I, Hans Starten, am a man of his word, who always stays true to his words. You don't have to glare at me like that. Alright. For the sake of it, I'm going to give him his own cloak, and give back the cloak that he has, just because I can.
Greatest map in the world.
Even though this would be better than the D rank. You know what? We won't be doing that. Instead, we'll just give it to whoever I took it off of. And I think I took it off of you, didn't I?
Oh, Leon Chico, down, boy.
I did. Have an inferior cloak. Alright. To the harbor. Oh, welcome. Are you here to depart? That's right. We've just gotten our ship and are planning to depart. Oh, so it's basically your first time. I suppose you've already taken care of supply? No, not yet. What should we handle first? I guess food and water is a must? They take on material and ammo in case of battles. You're right. If you're just planning to go out for long, you could adjust the ratio. Okay, we know. Imagine if we run out of food and water. Master, what's that look on your face?
This discovery will prove helpful to our nation. This discovery will prove helpful.
Oh.
Let's get started on supply. Aye. Okay, fine. Can we go now? Move to Den Helder. Okay. Do you know where the closest port from here is, Master? Den Helder, naturally. It's at the northern end of Holland. I knew you'd know, Master. I think we should set to Den Helder as our destination for now, so we can practice. Also, we need to sell the wheat we bought earlier. Okay, let's get going then. Please wait a moment, Master. What is it? You know where Den Helder is, but do you know how to auto-navigate? I do.
Let's get moving.
Hans is going to be one of those guys. We're here. So glad our first voyage was a success. I knew you could do it. I'm so proud, Master. How was auto-navigate? It was really convenient, because I didn't have to stir the wheel myself. But I guess the downside to it is we may not arrive in time. That's true. In many cases, manual navigate can be much faster. Since auto-navigate only follows a set route, things might get tricky when something unexpected comes up. If that's the case, maybe it's better to navigate manually. There is one important advantage to auto-navigate. It allows you to sail even when you are disconnected. Disconnected? What does that mean? It means when you are busy or sleeping, Captain Gaz, we take care of everything. Am I not supposed to be Admiral? Are you saying I can sail even when I'm not playing the game? That's correct. We will also notify you when something happens during our voyage. We'll be sailing. Anyways, now that we're here, let's try selling some wheat. Let's get going to the trade post, Master. It's interesting how each of these tutorials teaches you something different, which is nice, so you're not completely relearning everything, character to character. But there's also important information you only learn when you get to a new admiral. It'd be one thing if you could start all the admirals at the beginning from the get-go, but...
Welcome to the market!
Parsley. That'll be good enough for now. Uncle Staten, look, it's so cool we made a profit. I'm glad you're enjoying trading, but there is one thing you should keep in mind. What is it? What's the word? It slipped out of my mind. It's some kind of tax collected by the country when buying and selling goods. It's tariff, right? The tax levied on trade goods. Ah yes, customs, that's the word. Allow me to further explain about tariff, must you? The actual amount of profit may be different from what you've expected when trading goods because a certain percentage of taxes collect. The tariff rate varies depending on diplomatic relations, whether or not the port belongs to the homeland or not. Also depends on how high the tax rate set by the mayor. It's important to consider these in building your own trade routes. Although I was familiar with the concept of tariff, I didn't know exactly how it works. In order to profit from trading, I should carefully calculate my taxes. Maybe it'd be a good idea to trade through my home port. Although it's impossible at the moment, obtaining a tax exemption certificate in the future is another way. Well, it's more of a tax deduction, actually. Bringing in rare items from the East is a good idea, too. That way, although you still pay taxes, you'll earn a lot of profit. Rare items, you say? I figure tulips might be a big hit someday. It's tulips? What are tulips, Master? Some type of flower from the East. I heard prices go through the roof when the color is unusual. That much for a flower? Maybe they'll start asking millions of ducats for a single stem. No way, what if prices drop suddenly? Everyone will be out on the street. I guess you're right. No one will pay that much for a single stem anyway. Where should we go now? Why don't we pay a visit to the cathedral before we leave? Cathedral? Is Starton interested in such a place? No, I just wanted you to see something. Let's go. Okay. I neglected to go to the inn while I was in Amsterdam.
Hello. Welcome
And
to
there's
our
nobody
tavern.
here. Were you
Have
perfume?
something.
Perfumier. Cathedral. Are we here to pray or something? In a way, sailors tend to wish for a safe return prior to beginning their journey. Actually, we can receive blessings by praying or donating at a religious establishment. Blessing, you mean some effect that can benefit our journey. Right, you can receive blessings that improve your expertise. Since higher expertise means more benefits, there's no downside to visiting this place when you can to get blessed. I guess you're right.
May the Lord's blessing be with you.
We already did. Stop it. I think our work here is done. What do you say about exploring a little further out into the world? I do think it's time to get out of here, out of the Netherlands soon, but then there's the language barrier. Do you speak any other languages besides Dutch? In my case, I speak a little German. I only learned English. And I think it'd be a good idea to hire another sailor, must we? Hiring another sailor, but who? I have a good friend staying in Hamburg at the moment. Since he's fluent in Norwegian, I think he'll be helpful for our sail to the North Sea. And I suppose our destination should be Hamburg. Off we go. Not right now. Do that next time.